Alright, so I kind of wanted to talk about Myth today, and I know a lot of you guys probably haven't watched Myth because he doesn't really stream Fortnite that much lately, and he's been moving kind of towards more towards like Rust nowadays and Warzone and stuff, and like a bunch of other popular games, and I kind of understand that. But here on Fortnite, I would say he was one of the first big streamers before he kind of left and didn't come back. So I kind of want to talk about him, and we're gonna start off with how Myth actually got popular. So for a lot of you guys that probably started getting into Fortnite a little bit later, you guys probably didn't know back when there was the beef with Ninja and Myth, where people would say that Ninja was like the best aimer and Myth was the best builder, and this was back when people weren't building that much. And I think Myth kind of pioneered a lot of the builds. There were builds that you'd see him do that a lot of other people would do, and looking back on the clips now, it's not that impressive, obviously, because we're so past it. We're already in chapter 2, but I think back then he was really something amazing to see him ramp and cone and ramp, wall, floor, whatever. It was something crazy back then. And I think the reason why a lot of us actually liked Myth was because he was really good at Fortnite back then. One problem that actually came up was when he was streaming. I've watched his streams 3 times back when he was like playing Fortnite, and every single time he would have a super loud keyboard, and I kind of knew him for that. I knew him as a guy with a really loud keyboard, and I didn't want to watch him just because of that. And I know he gained like a big fan base and everything, and yeah, I think that's really good. I think it's good. It's just back then I wouldn't really watch any of these streamers that were good at Fortnite but didn't have really entertaining, I don't know, just loud sounds and stuff. Maybe it was entertaining, but the loud sounds and stuff just kind of distracted me. So kind of going on to it, there was this crazy thing going around where people were saying that Myth was better than Ninja, and then finally the tournaments came out, and well, let's just show the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Myth, let's talk about what happened in this game, because it seems like everything was going smooth for you. So up until your death, how are things going?
The game was going really well. I noticed that the center of the circle is going to be placed on the northern hill that is above a flush. So I was going to just play that early on early. I got the early game. I was going to play the high ground early, and then. But yeah, so then I got the position. I got the position that I wanted it. I wasn't contested. And then as the circle kind of shifted away from the hill, I decided to. There was a player playing underneath me, so we got into a little skirmish. And then off the side of the hill, I encountered one of the rarest bugs in the game, which is when you make an edit or build something, it will just fling you off. And so that happened, and it was really unfortunate.
You know what? Epic probably heard how confident you were prior to this heat starting, and they just wanted to handicap you.
Yeah, but I get down to it. It's not even a good fight or anything. I just died to a bug.
So what happened was that Myth actually underperformed, and he died to fall damage in that one part there. And you guys can kind of tell that, he says it was a bug. He said all this, but a lot of people know that it was kind of him, kind of being nervous probably. And yeah, I mean, it's all right for that to be a bug and stuff, but if we take that into consideration, just a bug, a bad day, whatever, all the rest of his tournament standings were kind of not that good either, and I'm gonna put some of them up. And yeah, he was kind of a player that was kind of lacking in a lot of game sense, a lot of things, and his mechanics were the thing at first that everybody watched him for. And he was really good mechanically at the beginning because people didn't have gaming PCs. Some people didn't even have consoles. And I think that he really had an advantage over those people, especially getting signed to TSM so early. He was able to get these resources, these new gaming keyboards and stuff. And after a while, he kind of started to underperform. And I think a lot of the reason why people stopped watching him too was because they watched him because of his playstyle, because of the way that he played, and they didn't watch him a lot for entertainment. As I saw, especially early on, he didn't really show his personality that much. Nowadays, you can go on his stream and pretty much all that you can hear is his personality. You can hear how he's talking. He's a pretty funny guy sometimes, but back then it was all just skill, and he didn't kind of live up to that. And I think that might be one of the reasons why he actually left. But I always said this, even back back when Fortnite first started, like 2017, I think. I said that if Myth doesn't put his personality into a stream or something, he's not really gonna, you know, stand the test of time, and people are pretty much gonna get bored of him. And I still stand by that. If he didn't show his personality, I don't think he'd still be around right now, but he did, like a lot of streamers do, and I think that's amazing to just see somebody like that just evolve and go into other games and stuff. And I think that Ninja was more the personality guy. Ninja, everybody knew his personality. They knew he was a funny guy and kind of how he acted and stuff. And I think that's what gained him a fan base and gave him all the recognition, and why he's kind of looked at as like the pioneer of Fortnite. All right, so going more into the personality of Myth, I kind of want to go on to the vlogs that he started. So after his videos started losing views, and he would be getting like, you know, something like 10 to 50,000 per video, going down from like 1 million and a couple 100,000, I started to notice he would upload a lot more vlogs, and this was because a lot of people liked him. They liked Daquan and Hamlins, who he was actually roomed with in the TSM house, and you could see a lot of their videos would actually gain a lot of views because a lot of people were interested in, you know, what they were doing and stuff, and they would come into each other's like streams, into each other's rooms, and they would play pranks and stuff. I think we started to see a lot of what the Fortnite community is now, where people are just like, you know, helping each other out, they're collaborating, they're doing all this kind of stuff. And we started to see that in this TSM house, which was like the first Fortnite house that I can remember where everybody was really together, just off of Fortnite and everything. And those videos started to blow up. If you actually see on his channel, those are the videos that have like, you know, 1 million, 2 million views like that. It's all these vlog videos, and he started to see that people actually enjoyed his personality and they enjoyed him as a person, as opposed to, you know, his skill in Fortnite. And I think that's what led him down a path where now he talks to his stream and he's really interactive. I even watch him sometimes, and I think he's a really good streamer. I think he grew a lot as a person, and yeah, that's pretty much what this video is about. It's just about him, his growth, just how far he's come as a person. And I can say that I was not expecting him to actually become a full-time streamer that would really show himself off like this and everything. But I think the person that he's become has really shown just how much he's evolved, and that's why I'm gonna do this little montage right here. That's kind of gonna show you guys the transition that Myth made.
Interesting decision. He's going to build up his wooden base, gets taken down by Solo Nazgul here. This is looking like a very tough situation for Myth to get out of as these enemies decide to approach him. He's continuing to shoot, gets a couple shots off, armor shredded. Myth going for the full spray, drops Park 2013. Will everybody else do my fighting for me?
Jeez, dude.
Good fight.
Knocked one. One's white. Another one. Oh shit, I got a psych. Oh!
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and tell me who you guys want me to do a video on next. Alright, so the last thing that I need you guys to do, if you can, to support the channel. I don't have a Fortnite creator code. If you guys don't know, Epic actually hasn't given me a code in like 2.5 years because of the content I used to make or something. So instead I have referral links, and you guys can go down below, hit the referral link from Ricari. You get a $10 coupon, and plus you're helping out the channel. Use that $10 coupon to go buy yourself some Pokemon cards, because Pokemon for some reason is blowing up right now, or I don't know, maybe something else. And I'll see you guys on the next video.